Hi, welcome back to the channel for more Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World content. I'm gonna show you something crazy. From a box of FB01, 02, and 03, I mixed all the cards and I created 16 different decks. So in the next videos, I'm gonna show you all these decks and these leaders individually. Today I'm bringing the Android deck for Fusion World. I was in English it's Android, but I know it by Cyborg, so I'll just gonna mention the way it naturally comes to me during the video. So you have Android 17, very regular leader here, green that triggers Awaken at 4 life, and then what happens is he brings his sister Android 18, and then on your turn, if you have 6 or more energy, this card gets plus 10,000. So this has to be a deck that ramps fast energy in order for you to quickly have the 6 energy to be able to be stronger. So let's see how I did that. First of all, I'm going to show you these two. It's the same card. It's the Android 17 and Android 18. The two arts, the normal one, super rare card, and the super rare special there. I love the art here. It's so cool. And these guys have a double strike on 40,000, which is very strong. And then when you play, you can choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards which cost 3 or less and kill them. 2 of them. So quite powerful, although it's expensive, but if you ramp faster, you should be able to put them faster. Then I also included here 2 of the Android 17 and 18. Then when you play, place 2 cards from your energy into your drop. If your leader is Android 17, then add 3 cards with Android and their special traits from your drop to your energy. So it's a way of giving up 2 to then get 3 from your drop. But you need to have Android 17s on the drop, so that's the catch. So on the 4th turn, you may be able to put 5 energies, and then on the 6th turn, you can put the big ones, and then you can trigger also the Awaken here. And not the Awaken, but the power. It requires 6. Then I have 2 Android 18s that when you play, you can add up to from your life to your hand, and then you can play an Android 17. It costs 3 or less from the drop. So you need to be careful if that's going to be an Android from the drop. It may conflict with this Android here. So you need to follow a certain strategy to make sure that this works. And then I have 2 of these Android, 2 energy Android 18 costs. The 2 different arts, the special rare normal and the special rare super cool. When you play, draw a card and then you discard the card. If you have 6 or more energy, you draw 1 card when you attack. So if you keep her until the moment where you are having the 6 energy, it becomes very strong because it looks like a leader giving you cards every time she attacks. Then 2 Android 17s. When you play, you can add 1 card from your life to your hand, and then you can play Android 18s which cost 3 or less. So they play themselves together as twin brothers. Then this version here, which has critical, I always like to have criticals around if possible, because critical is a super powerful ability, denying your opponent to have more cards in his hand. Then Dr. Gero, or Android 20 here. Discard 1 card from your hand and KO this card. You can choose one of your Android 17 cards and switch it to active. So you can sacrifice this guy. After attacking, for example, you take another card away, which could be an Android 17 that comes back, and then this another one becomes active. Yeah. Then one, two Android 17s, just without special abilities, so it's a filler here within Androids. Then I have 4 Android 18s. Then when he attacks, you can place 1 card from your energy into the drop, and then you can add 1 card from your hand into your energy. So it's a good way to circulate Androids to the drop in order to have the right Android there waiting for the combos to happen. Again, 2 Androids 20. This one is the rare version. On your turn, you can KO this guy. Look up to 10 cards from top of your deck and place one Dr. Gerolab in the battle arena. So it's a good way for you to quickly fetch the Dr. Gerolab, and I have some in the deck that I will show you when we get to the action cards, which is a very powerful card. Also, Android 16 has a place here as a blocker, but also if you have 17 and 18, in your energy, it gets plus 10,000, so it becomes a blocker of 30. And it should be easy to have both a 17 and an 18 because the deck is only full of 18s and 17s and acrylic probably there. So then another 17. When you play, you can choose one field on Battle Arena and switch it to active mode. So this guy will combo with the Dr. Gerolab that we'll see. Then this Krillin is more or less a filler here. Then you can search up to, you can reveal an Android 18 or one extra and then add it to your hand on the top, from the top 5. So it's a drawer to get his girlfriend here. So two of your girlfriend. For future sets, I hope that I can replace these non-ability cards just for cards that are more powerful, but for now, with the cards that exist, I'm using those. Also, 19 here is, I'm trying it because it gets super powerful beyond the 6 cards, which is the whole purpose of the deck, is to get to the 6 cards fast. So 4 here, this guy is very cool in the beginning because he has critical. So on the second turn or third turn, etc., you could start milling the opponent with some combos on top of him and giving criticals, so not giving the chance for the opponent to get those extra cards on his hand. Then 3 Geros, Android 20, that are drawers. When you play on the first turn, you look up to 5 and you get the cyborgs that you need to your hand. Filling here with Android 19. 15-1, but also a good combo card, plus 10,000. 4 Krillings that permanently opponents can attack your Android 18. So you have a strat. If I could make a strategy there with the Android 18s, which would include the big guys, they cannot be attacked while Krilling is there. And Krilling is also good because he's a 10,000. It's not bad, and he also is good for combo if you don't have any Android 18s. So I included 3 super combos here for Android 16. Then the Dr. Gerolab. Why so many cards going after this field here? It's because on your turn you can just pay one green, rest this, and if your leader is Android, which is, you can add one card Android from the drop to your energy. So on the third turn you do this. So on the third turn you only have 3 energies apparently. Then on the fourth turn you pay, and you had 4 plus 1, and then on the fifth turn you already have 6 energies, and your leader could awaken to become stronger. You can activate the powers for those big androids. So these gyros here are good, and that's it. And that's it. And you can keep increasing your energy for later turns if needed. So 2 brother-sister combination cards, where on your opponent turn you can choose your leader or battle card, gets plus 20,000. Then if you have 15 or more cards in the drop, you can add 1 card with a cost 3 or more from the drop to your energy. 15 or more could be a lot, but maybe it's more an end game card. But then you can also do just the first part during the remaining part of the remaining game, which is just giving the 20,000 without having the extra energy on the drop. Then this guy here, I-Beam. You can choose up to 2 of your opponent battle cards which cost 1 or less and KO them. Yeah, not the best. Maybe the first one to jump when better cards come in. But I included here to also give him a chance to be part of the Android deck. That's it. That's it. This is the Android 17 or the Android deck. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Just a reference to the fact that I'm holding the leaders here inside top loader, because it helps me to separate the decks in the big deck box where you have all the decks. And also it's very fun to have this on the table like this, and then you awaken and this card really shows like in a very different way, differentiating from the rest of the cards in the deck. So it's maybe a idea that I can pass to you, which is this top loaders are very cheap, and you can store your leader like this. I love games with leaders that need to tap, like Marvel Champions in this one. So it's a way that I'm. Oh, there's another one. I just remember it's Star Wars Unlimited. You also could do that to your leaders. So I like it, and I'm investing on top loaders just to be able to have this thing. See how it flips. I love the sensation. I hope you have enjoyed the video as well. If so, so by the time you're watching this, I either have this and all the previous videos, and I will be releasing all the others that you've seen in the introduction, or everything is already available in the channel. So I invite you to take a look, see the playlist. I have videos for all the major card games and board games. So I truly believe that you'll find interesting content there. To consider subscribing. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the next one. Goodbye.